Hi, this is TY Adekunle on the roll again. It's been a while. I've been so busy. You guys need to check out my ogi. I make ogi freshly made from the scratch, like what you will have in Nigeria. I make ogi, I make a call depending on how you wanted it to be. Just call me, place your order. Check out my Instagram page. Check out my Facebook page. You will see all the information that you needed there. Anyway, it's nice seeing you guys today. See, I saw a video the other day, and the video, there was this guy in distress. Okay, the guy is in distress, and apparently he took a lady to the hotel, and at the end of the day, they both made out. After finishing whatever they had to do, I don't know what happened, whether it's cardiac arrest, whether it's hypertension or whatever, or any issue that must have happened, this guy seems to be in distress. But one thing I've seen in Nigeria is that when somebody is in distress, instead of us to swing into action, we like to talk on their head. Oh, what happened to her? Kilo she, eji, egbe, domiciliary, and all that. It is a shame that in this century, where there's virtually everything on YouTube, there's virtually everything that you wanted to know on Google. Even when you are watching a Nigerian movie and somebody is in distress, somebody fell, or something happened, the next thing you will see is they are shaking that person and calling the name of that person. Hey, Tolu, Dide, Wojumi, Dide, Motide, Mowambi, Dide. Will all that wake that person up? There are so many deaths. I have a friend that usually say that there are some deaths that can be prevented. I think everybody needs to be enlightened. There is part of, in this 20th century, in this technology time, a lot of things, when it happens, they'll say, oh, in this technology time, you are still doing something this way, you are still doing something that way. There are so many things that technology is affecting. Our banking system, our communication system, the way we watch movies, entertainment system and everything. But it looks like we left out the medical aspect of technology. We left it out. I was thinking that with what we went through during COVID, that we will hear about a big hospital that they are building right now, that there will be changes in our medical system. At least we'll start to see changes in our medical system. But to my surprise, if there's an emergency that nobody can perform CPR, a lot of death can be prevented in Nigeria. When somebody slump, when somebody just, they're sleeping and they cannot wait. There is nothing like Oji, Osun, Kojima. There are underlying issues. There are underlying health issues. Unfortunately, whatever we are talking about in this situation is just like talking about certain set of people in Nigeria. You're just talking about maybe like the rich people in Nigeria, while the poor people in Nigeria, they would never be able to experience some certain things. Some certain things, they would never experience it. They did not offend anybody. They did not offend God. They did not offend the government. It is just because they offended the money, that the money is not visiting them. That is why they will be left out in some things. So, and I'm thinking like, okay, this man is sitting down here in distress. Instead of people that are around to give medical care, they started talking on top of this guy. This is not the first one that I will say. Like I said, in Nigerian movie, they just say, hey, Tolu, mo wambi, oya, laju emire, motide, oda, gbogbo nkan to fe, ma se fun e. And they start saying, will that bring that person back? If only you can swing into action and start performing CPR, maybe that person would have been revived. And in movies that we even learn things, you learn things in movie, they'll be doing CPR on the bed and they'll just like ichaka ichaka ichaka. I'll just look like, really, in this generation, are you saying that even if you go to YouTube, there are CPR training on YouTube all over? CPR is a very helpful technique that can prevent death. How to identify when somebody is going into stroke. It's a minor training that you can give to people that will be helpful and be handy when needed. If somebody is fainting, you swing into action. If somebody is choking, you know, especially these three training: choking, CPR, and how to identify when somebody is going into cardiac arrest or somebody is going into stroke. How to identify it. These are minor trainings. This, you don't need the doctors. You don't need the medical practitioners. Even the people that train people on these things, they are not medical practitioners. They are people like me and you who are trained to train other people. These things are on YouTube. We can learn it. We can make use of it. Instead of ranting on top of somebody that is on distress, instead of yelling and screaming on top of somebody that is on distress, we can do better. This is a technology time. This is the time that when you ask somebody in Nigeria now that what is this, what is that, they say, ask Google. Ask Google. So before you put your movie out there and it contains a CPR session, you cannot go on Google, you cannot go on YouTube and look at how to perform a proper CPR before you include it in your movie session. And then you go there and you be just on the bed. Who performs CPR on the bed? When somebody is choking, how you can help that person? How you can attend to minor medical emergencies? When somebody is having a seizure, how to take care of them? These are the things that the people that are doing movies, these are the things that they can look at on YouTube and put it out there to teach people, to train people, to train individuals on the streets. When you are walking on the street, if you see somebody that is having a seizure, instead of running away from that person, you can swing into action and help that person. All these things are very simple. They are simple things. You don't need a nurse. You don't need a professional. You just need to be trained to be able to help these people. Look at this video. Instead of you to help this individual, you are there ranting. This man is there in distress. Nothing was being done.
Give you milk. Huh? I better come. Yeah. See this young man here. He go hotel with one woman.
In every organization, there should be some certain set of people that will be trained on CPR. Medical emergencies that we can train people. How to identify when somebody is falling into stroke. How to identify when somebody is having low blood sugar or high blood sugar. How to identify when somebody is in seizure. How to help them. How to help people that are in distress, in general distress. These are the things that can save lives. All these things is not meant for medical practitioner, medical doctors, or nurses. Can nurses in Nigeria perform a successful CPR? Can our medical doctors in Nigeria perform a successful CPR? I don't think so. It is really bad and it is really sad. These are simple medical help that we can render to save lives. Instead of just looking at people, how to attend to somebody when they're having burn, when the person is having burn, how to attend to that person, how to attend to somebody when they break their legs or when they break something in their body. Instead of talking, oh yeah, oh, the hospital. And even when they get to the hospital, they cannot swing into action and say, okay, we need to save this life. It is really sad. It's like we create more problem into more problem into more problem in our country called Nigeria. May God help us. Thank you so much. This is TY Adekunle on the roll again. Please subscribe, watch, and share my video. Please like as well and comment. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.